Alrighty. We will rock you. We'll find out if our if our Terran player Creamy from Ecko Esports is going to rock anyone here. We'll find out as his next opponent is now here down in the bottom left-hand side of Star Station, a map that I hate, and I'm glad it's gone from the ladder pool. It is SNX Sour, otherwise known as Mufasa.
And then in the top right, the SCV King is Ecko Creamy. Good luck, dot have fun. It's a new style. I've never seen that type of good luck, have fun before.
What did he say?
Game paused.
GL.
Oh, dot. Oh.
Yeah. Normally it's a comma, like
Yeah.
the Stefano style. You gotta have your own unique good luck, have fun for when you get famous from being good at the game.
Mine's just a cannon rush. You just like say good luck, have fun with a smiley face on the end as your probe's making its way across the map.
Nice.
Game resumed.
I actually had that earlier today. Someone six-pulled me and said good luck, have fun as his lings are on the way, and I'm like, that's a little bit sus. That timing, the timing of the good luck, have fun. I know about the good luck, have fun meta.
Did it say it as soon as you saw the lings or just before that?
No. It was like, it wasn't early enough that it was a standard sort of good luck, have fun. It was sort of at a really weird timing. So I'm like, oh, uh-oh.
Shout out to Nimble.
Shout out to Nimble. Good old Nimble. Top bloke. I guess.
Do you know who Nimble is?
Nimble's in the chat. There you go. There's a hello to Nimble. No shout-outs for anyone else so far. You should probably, harass your players of your respective teams. Whether you're from Seraphic Nexus, change your color in chat to red. If you are from Ecko Esports, change your user color in chat to blue so I can see who's supporting who. And then post what you think the winning score is going to be for your respective team as well. How am I biased? I'm not biased, Nem.
I'm from the Reddit post, what do I do? You watch the stream, man. There's not much else to do.
You watch the stream, and actually, yeah, as Schnitzel said, if you love the chest hair, then go purple. I'll tell you what, as we are getting very close to summer, it's going to make more of an appearance. The only reason it hasn't been around is because it's been very cold, and it all turns into little icicles on my chest. So...
Wow. I'm sure if you actually did have icicles on your chest, then you would get a lot more viewers.
That would be, well, yeah, I mean, it'd be a good
Could
little
have
hook, I guess.
bit of flavor to your stream.
Yeah. Bit of something, Jesus. Anyway, switch to purple if you are in for that. If you're in for some Ecko Esports, change to blue. If you're in for the Team Seraphic Nexus, it sounds like a kind of diamond that you give to your girlfriend as your engagement ring, then you change your color to red. But anyway...
Ooh, Reaper coming in. Let's see what he can do. There's a drone here. Oh, he doesn't want to go for it. He's going to go straight into the main. Can he get any damage done? The lings do pop, 4 lings right there, and he's just going to walk away.
He's going to bounce around as we see here. The Reaper trying to grab a kill or two. Wants to pay... Well, wants Mufasa to pay the Reaper tax, which I suppose isn't really that costly anymore these days. You don't really see Reapers of the old days getting like 2, 3, 4 drone kills anymore. It's always just like maybe 1 drone if you're lucky, and then a couple of lings if you're lucky. But a lot of these days, people are very good at controlling their units and as well as controlling their Reapers. Nicely done by Creamy to get that Reaper out.
Yeah, it always looks like you're going to get a Reaper kill, but they always manage to get out at the last second. It's horrible. But we have got the 4 Queen opening from Mufasa here. I keep seeing Sour, so I have to think about what I'm saying. But he's going to be throwing down the creep, going to get a lot of creep spread from the 4 Queen opening. Probably wants to get a spine later on as well, so he can deal with that Reaper Hellion. Because when you go Reaper Hellion, you can actually start picking off Queens once you do get 6 Hellions, because the Reapers help out a lot with that as well.
I think someone in chat said, "Don't fear the Reaper, you win." Oh, it was Flux. There you go. You win, Flux. Yeah, we did see a couple of links coming back across the map, cutting across to stop the CC of Creamy. Creamy has not actually gotten this SCV on the job right now. There he goes, he's finally picked it up and says, uh-oh, that was a little bit of a mistake there, but he will be getting a bunker going down at the front door. Those two Reapers going to head back out and try and see what other damage they can do, as the third CC is now started up.
Yeah, actually, Creamy going for a super greedy build. This is what Bomber was doing at WCS. Going for a tank and getting a super fast third CC. I think it's faster than a normal one because it's before the factory. I'm pretty sure it is. I could be wrong. But you just get that one tank that helps against the Roach Orleans instead of going for the Hellions. And then you SCV like crazy, man. You just get such an insane economy. The downside to it is that the Zerg player gets a lot of creep spread, because you don't have those Hellions to deny it. So Mufasa really needs to work on that creep spread. He should be able to get it across pretty much to the other side of the map before Creamy can start denying it, since he did open with that tank.
That's exactly right. We do see the double Evo chambers going down for Sour as well. Also scouted out, Mufasa, sorry. It is scouted out right now, but so, you know, Creamy will be able to say, alright, he's going to go for a couple of upgrades here. We can actually see that the Overlord speed is already done, interestingly.
Yeah, and he's looking in the main, he sees the blue flame research. Well, actually, he sees something researching on there. I guess he has to assume it's blue flame, because there isn't much else to research from a factory nowadays.
It's totally fast transformation servos for the Hellbats.
Yeah.
I can't even say that with a straight face, because I have never really seen anyone get that upgrade, like properly get that upgrade.
I didn't know it existed, man. I was thinking about factory upgrades, and all I could think of was blue flame.
Well,
but yeah, he's going to be going for blue flame drops, so not exactly the bomber build, which is it's just a kind of a strange build that I haven't really seen before.
Yeah, it's just slightly different. Of course, the Overlord here has scanned out absolutely everything, and is even going to be able to escape here, which is pretty damn good. Or is he? Oh, takes a few more hits from the Marines, but does get out. So Creamy, his, I guess you could say his strategy has been revealed for the moment, but what we can see is that there is highly likely going to be some mech coming out of our Terran player. What do you think of that?
Actually, mech's pretty good. It's very, very rare, so when you do a rare strategy, generally it's a lot stronger because people don't know how to react. But he's not actually going for Hellbat drops, he's just going straight into mech. I thought he was going to go for Hellbat drops. He's going to move across the map with these Hellions. But yeah, mech is really, really good. People think you can just go straight Viper or just straight Swarm Host and beat it, but it doesn't really work like that. Mech is still extremely strong, especially if Creamy is good at playing it. And if he is playing mech, then I assume he is good at playing it. So yeah, I don't think it's a free win like a lot of people think. I think mech's really strong.
Yeah, I don't think it's as good as it once was, but it's certainly not. It's not dead in this particular matchup like it can be for some other particular matchups sometimes. But one thing which of course we do need to factor in with this particular map is the massively wide open spaces of almost all the main engagement areas. A lot of the time, as you mentioned, people would like to go for Vipers and Swarm Hosts and these kind of space control based units. But I mean, when you've got multiple pathways of attacks and you know, you can have Hellions darting around the map left, right and center, it can be hard to cover off where they're going. It can be a very, very difficult map to cover mech. You've got to tick all the boxes and you know, if you miss one, then you can be dead. And that's the power of mech, is that it can be one kind of strategy whereby if you're not prepared for everything, then you could just die.
Ooh, two Hellions coming into the third base. It's only two Hellions, so they might not do too much damage, but they might get something done. Maybe he just wants to scout. He can try and pick up a couple of drones here. He does get one. Can he get the second? He does get the second. Maybe a third in there as well. Oh, that blue flame went in a weird direction.
Big line up there.
Could have picked up a couple more. But it looks like Mufasa is going for a roach drop play. He's got the drops. He's got a lot of roaches. And I assume that means he's just going to throw them on Creamy's face. And Creamy doesn't have many Thors, but he does have the Hellbats. Hellbats are really, really good against roaches when they come down like single file or drop from Overlords, and then they start to group up as well. Tanks work decently, kind of decently. He probably wants to unsiege them when it does happen.
Yep. We'll just need to unsiege straight away. There was also a drop at the fourth base, did catch a couple of those drones. A total of 11 workers killed here by Creamy, so he's done a decent job of just sort of at least trying to hold back some of the economy of Mufasa, but he is up to 67 drones right now. As you mentioned, lots of upgrades now starting to come out as well. +2 to missile weapons on the way, and now lots of roaches are starting to build up for our Zerg players. He has now loaded up and he's decided it is go time.
Yeah, this looks very, very scary. Creamy mostly has tanks. He has got the Thors on the way now. He wants more Hellbats if he wants to deal with this, but he hasn't got much time to do anything. The Overlords are flying across the map right now. He's going to be looking to throw them straight onto the tanks where they can deal damage themselves, or they can't shoot. And yeah, here he comes in now. Here comes the Overlord drop, and Creamy looking to try and get the Hellbats under there. Hellbats are great for cleaning up the roaches. He's working on the tanks, so going straight for those tanks. Great play by Mufasa, just finding every single tank, dropping roaches on them. And this looks terrible for Creamy. Roaches everywhere. There's even a queen in there. What the hell is she doing? 2 queens in there. And just a couple more roaches left to drop. If you can get into that production line, then you can end up taking this game. I think he might take this game. Although the roach count is starting to drop. The Thors are coming out. Can he get some repairs on those? It's too many roaches, man. It's way too many roaches.
Lots of roaches all over the place. The third base has now been cut down. Roaches did drop inside the main mineral line as well. Got a little bit of damage done, but a couple of Thors have come out. They aren't being repaired up by the SCVs. But there is just so much damage and so much carnage all over the place here. Will Creamy be falling down here in game at number 5? I think the answer may be yes, as a huge group of roaches is now slowly waddling its way across the map. 46 roaches are out on the map. And as you can see, a couple of tanks will come out from Creamy, but I don't know. I think it's pretty much done right now.
Yeah, that Thor getting some good repair, taking down a lot of roaches. He's got 9 kills. He is a Corporal Thor, now a Sergeant, but the backup for Mufasa is 185 supply. Once those roaches come with +2 and he starts dropping them, that's going to be deadly.
Yeah, I think he's Mufasa just preparing for drop number 2. The second big drop in this Wob Wob song.
Drop the roach. Wow, wow.
Maybe just adding look at him go in there somewhere as well.
Oh, look at it go.
Alright, but here they come.
All
Roaches on the ground, roaches in the air, in the hot air balloons known as Overlords, dropping all over the Hellbats, dropping on the Thors as well. Now on the tanks on the high ground, and that is probably going to be it for Creamy, as there are roaches everywhere. Someone get him some more team, because this is just an absolute infestation of units right now. Splitting up, sending some into the mineral line, and the income of Creamy is brought to an absolute halt right now. A single Thor and a planetary down at the third base trying to keep things together, but the natural done. The main is done, and that is going to be it for our player here from Ecko Esports, as he valiantly attempts to try and keep everything alive. A little bit of drop micro here with that Thor inside. The medevac does actually kills off the roaches here at the third base, but I mean, you know, what are you going to do against the rest of these guys? GG well played from Creamy.
Yep, there's a pretty strong roach time, and they're really hard to hold when you're playing a mech, especially on a map like that where it's so wide. You can get the roaches in everywhere. You need a lot of tanks and Thors to cover all the ground that there is. Probably wants to go pretty more Hellbats, maybe more Thors instead of just heavy on tank. But heavy tank is great if they don't go for drops, so it's kind of a just a choice you make.